Well, shopping's done and back to the boat, wait for the bridge to open at 2 o'clock. Fantastic. Well, we don't wear skimpy bikinis. Hell, it frightens me when I take my shirt off. There's definitely no one pregnant here. This is motor sailing for old dudes. We do live on a boat and we do cruise extensively along the Australian coast. Join us and visit some great destinations. Learn how to look after a boat and live off grid. It might even get you enthused to do the same thing. Hey, stay out there till you can't. We booked the bridge for 2 o'clock, so we're ready to go. We just got to wait for them to stop the traffic, which they're done, and they're opening the bridge now. It'll be interesting to see how close the channel is that they've marked to the one that I marked out when I was coming down here earlier last year, or later last year. Just got to watch it here, a little bit of tide running through. One obstacle out the way, and now we'll go up and see if we can get into the lake. Ideally I'd like to be doing the shallow trip on a rising tide, but I've been told that there's 1.8 at low, so we'll just have a look at it and see how we go. Norm Walker.
Hey Norm, how you going, mate?
Hey, who's that?
It's Joe here from Maritime at Roselle that come and pick that anchor up off you last week.
Oh yeah, mate, how are you?
Yeah, good mate, how you going? Where are you at?
Lake Macquarie now.
Oh yeah, good.
Yeah.
Called us and had hooked the anchor up as a YouTube page, and they said that they'd be happy to sort of plug your YouTube page on our Facebook.
Yeah, fantastic, yeah.
Yeah mate, so you're all happy with that? Like,
Yeah,
do that?
yeah, not a problem,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh mate, well I'll send her your YouTube and all that sort of
Yeah,
stuff.
tell her if she wants any other clips of you guys doing it, because I took a bit of footage, so if she wants any other video, or I don't know if I've got many stills. Well, that was Joe from Maritime. He's the guy that tried to get that anchor up when I got hooked up back in Blackwattle Bay. So they're going to do a bit of an article on it and put it on Facebook, and they're just asking for a few photos or whatever, so I'll shoot some off to them. But they've got the heritage arm of Maritime looking at it to see. They reckon it's from the 1800s, so it's a pretty old anchor, eh? So that's where that's ended up. Unbelievable. So the channel, as you're heading into the lake, instead of going straight on from here, we're just going to follow these reds around. That's an east cardinal up in front, so we'll leave that on our starboard side. And it looks like some green ones up there as well, so this must be marking the deepest part of the channel. And it is going to follow my track in pretty well, I think. 5.6 metres in this part of the old channel. Going to keep that east cardinal on our starboard side as we come through. And we are following the track I put in earlier in or later last year. Now I'm just looking at it from here, and I think there's a bit of shoal right in front of us across to that cardinal mark. And on my soundings, I went just to the right hand side of that cardinal mark, and I think I'm going to even try and do that again, because it just looks like there's a bit of shoal straight in front of us. So this is where it's going to be really shallow, I think, so we'll have a look at it. That cardinal mark is a west cardinal mark, so it's not really showing you much on where this channel's going to take you. But I think I'm just looking at it, and I think I'm going to take the boat on the right hand side of that west cardinal. Just looks shallow the other side of it. We'll have a look. Well, I'm pretty happy about that. At least that little bit of effort I went to find the deep water, getting in there, has paid off. So there's a marked channel there now. So any boatie that draws a bit can come and enjoy this fantastic Lake Macquarie. It really is a special place. I love being in here. I'm only going to be here for a couple of days, but it's definitely a great boating destination. Fantastic to be in Lake Macquarie. You get such a good spot. Beautiful morning, sunny day coming up. And this is one of the things I like about the lake. You've got these fantastic jetties they're building around the place. And there's water here as well. So first up, cup of tea, and then after that, I'm going to give the boat a wash. And I can fill up my tanks. On the boat I carry about 600 litres of water, and when you're not near water you can make that last for probably a week or probably 2 weeks. You can make that last, but you're having really short showers and sort of, you know, bird baths more than a shower. So last night I had a really good shower knowing that I've got water here and I can fill my tanks up again. So you've got to love the lake. It's a fantastic destination, and yeah, I really do love it in here. This is F finger at Rathmines, but there's jetties like this also at Wangi and other places all around the lake. Great spot. Anyway, a bit of brekkie first. As usual, out with the Cleaner Works wash and wax. The best thing to wash your boat with, and it leaves a good coat of wax on it as well. I love this stuff. Pretty easy to use. You just mix some up in a bucket and put it on with a brush. Well, the boat's nice and clean now. It takes about 2.5 hours, I think, to do it, but it's a job well done. And now I'm heading up to Rathmines for coffee. Well earned, I think. Well, that was a bit tragic. Walked all the way to Rathmines, and the coffee shop's closed on Tuesdays. There's only one real coffee shop there. The bakery sells coffee, but they don't accept cash, so no coffee for Normie. Back to the boat for making my own frothy, I guess. Anyway, I had to walk up and post some mail anyway, so got that done. Through the bridge on the mooring on the ocean side, and we're just going to wait here today. There's a little bit of northerly around still. It's very light, so the sea should be alright. The bar doesn't look too bad. And no, what's this guy doing? Makes me wonder sometimes. I just had a guy follow me through came through the bridge in front of me, and then he pulled up beside me and said, "Can I follow you out?" And I said, "Mate, I'm not going out, I'm staying here till tomorrow." And He's got no idea. He's right out of the channel, heading out of here. Like, I don't know, what's he doing? Well, yeah, anyway, we'll stay here till tomorrow. Southerly coming tomorrow, so we'll get on that and get a bit further up. Great. So here's the guy that wanted to follow me out across the bar this morning. Being towed back in by VMR. Well, it's just great sitting down at the end of the day and having a beer. Had a great time in the lakes. I spent all my time at Rathmines on the F jetty. The lakes is a fantastic boating destination. There's so many spots around there to go and visit, and shopping's easy. You know, you can go and get coffee each morning and all of those sort of creature comforts that you sometimes miss when you're out in the boat. But yeah, Wombi's in hospital up in Brisbane and she's going pretty well. They've done a lot of tests and all have come back really good, so that's good. And the doctors that are looking after her, they're pretty certain that they can do something to help her out with a blood pressure problem. So here's to Wombi. Hopefully another few days she'll be on the mend again and looking at getting back on the boat, so that'll be great. But anyway, we're just going to stay here the night. I'm on a mooring here in at Swansea, and I've been editing all day, so I've got a bit done there, which is good. And tomorrow morning we'll head out across the bar here at Swansea and head a bit further north up to Broughton Island, I'm thinking, and I think I'll probably get to Broughton tomorrow. I'll anchor on the northern side of it. That'll get me out of the southerlies, and then the southerly's supposed to really sort of get a bit strong by tomorrow afternoon and the next day, so I'll probably stay at Broughton until I think it's Saturday. I'm not sure what day it is actually, but I think Saturday the weather looks like coming off a bit, and I'll make a run then up to Forster. So that's the plan, just heading north with the weather. And the weather really is the only thing I take into account when I'm travelling up the coast now. I just wait till the weather's coming from the right direction and get on it. So it just makes travelling so much easier. That's pretty nice actually. A little 2 bays Pilsner tonight. Ancient grains, modern beers. Fantastic. Red sky at night, sailor's delight. We'll see. Well, a little bit early this morning. The wind's going to be favourable, but it's going to get stronger in the afternoon, so we'll leave a bit earlier and try and beat it up to where we're going. Rescue Lake Macquarie, this is Peggy-Anne 19.
Peggy-Anne, Marine Rescue Lake Macquarie, go ahead please.
Hey, Romeo, Lake Macquarie, this is Peggy-Anne. We just like to go on your log just leaving Swansea at the moment, and our destination is Broughton Island. Probably got an ETA there of around about 1300 and one POB. My registered number is Foxtrot Bravo 014 Quebec, and you should have our details there. Thanks. Over.
Yeah, Peggy-Anne, British Lake Macquarie, can you just read out your registration there for me again, please? Over.
Yeah, Roger, the registration is Foxtrot Bravo 014 Quebec. Over. Thanks for watching, dudes. Next week we battle the weather getting across Stockton Bight. We don't make Broughton Island and have to take shelter in Port Stephens. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please just give us a like or make a comment. If you really want to, you can subscribe. Thanks, dudes. See you next week.